Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the den. Today we got a pretty cool episode and for Gen Transmissions. And basically my idea is that I have the Cantina band, like saxophone or flute or whatever it's supposed to be, like within the universe. And I wanted to do, I was like, you know what, it'd be cool, like the costume's pretty low key. I was thinking about getting like a sort of like a chef's shirt because it's solid black and it kind of resembles that, and maybe some like khakis or some chinos that are light gray, and then I have black boots. I was like, really, the only big hurdle that I have to do is I have to make the helmet or the mask. And you know, typically these are done out of like latex or something of that standard, but I don't know how to do any of that. So I'm kind of with it only being a month away, I don't really necessarily know if I want to kind of go down that road of trying to learn like latex and all that fun stuff. So basically what I'm going to do is we're in Zbrush right here. This is one of the sculpting softwares. I just have a basic like demo head in here. And I'm going to try to essentially sculpt a Bith like head and wear it almost like a helmet. To where, let me show you. Let me pull up. I have some reference images that I can show you guys. I'm actually just going to type it into Google. Or no, I actually have here. Let me do this. So essentially what we have right here is, this is actually done by Framdam. If you're not following them on like Instagram, Facebook, they're pretty much on everything. They do really awesome stuff, so definitely go check them out. They make really solid masks if you're in the market. They're a little expensive, but I think they're worth the price that you pay for them. I think they range from like 500 to like 1,000 typically. He might have gone up on his prices since the last time I'd seen them, but typically they're around that. But you're literally gonna look like you walked off the movie set if you get it from him. But essentially what I'm thinking is my face will kind of be where like obviously like the eyes and the mouth are, and then the head will just be like basically filled with nothing. It'll just, you know, be up top on my head because they have really massive heads. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. And then for the neck area and like the back of the head, what I was thinking about doing is slicing it in my software and maybe putting like magnets in the back so it connects, but it gives me like a whole opening where I can like kind of put my head into it. A lot of like when people cosplay like clone commandos or like, you know, just clone troopers in general, they usually have that back piece if they want it kind of more flush to like their neck area. I was like, maybe I can do that. So that's kind of the game plan right now. I have these set up in all the different colors because I think I'm going to resin print it, and I can't resin print obviously a whole thing. So I'm going to end up slicing it. So this is kind of like the the layout of how I was slicing it, if you guys are wondering why the colors are painted over that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to play some Star Wars music, and I'm going to sit here and talk with you guys and sculpt and see how far I can get within today. And then I'm probably making an actual edited video about like the whole cosplay. I think it'd be a fun video, and you guys can kind of see it here first, get the live sneak peek before the actual video comes out, which is kind of cool. So let me turn on some music. Star Wars lo-fi as always, and we'll get started. Hopefully that's not too quiet for you guys. I'll turn it up just a little bit. Darth Tenebris. Yeah, the Sith Bith, man. The Sith Bith. Yeah, no, the Cantina band guys are what I'm going for, but I could if this actually works out and it looks cool, I could totally make a Darth Tenebris cosplay. I feel like he'd be pretty easy to do. But yeah, this is going off a kind of Framdam's model. I have my references over on the other side. I can't pull them up. Actually, I can switch the screen. I can show you guys. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So this is kind of, oh, I don't know why I halved the screen. That was weird. But yeah, this is kind of like my reference. yeah, not to be too kind of vulgar, but maybe making his like head not look so phallic as well when I sculpt it. Maybe closer to this guy right here. Oh, you can't see my mouse for some reason, but the top right, which is more of an illustration, kind of doing something more so like that than the kind of phallic shape that they have his head in. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Let me switch back to the, and now it's, I think it's because my monitor size, like the screen is different sizes, and that's why. Bear with me for 1 second. And how's the music? Is the music too loud compared to my voice? I don't know how much talking I'm gonna be doing, but besides chatting with you guys, but yeah. All right. Yeah, this is my first attempt at kind of like making a helmet or like a helmet mask pseudo kind of thing, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna make any promises that this is gonna be awesome, but the music is a little loud. Okay. How about that? Is that better? Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Alright. Let me... Oh, I got the Bith Sith up again. Good now. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so essentially I'm gonna do what like most sculptors do in this scenario, given an afro. Basically just take a sphere and kind of like move it and push it around until it kind of resembles what I'm going for. I'm pumped to see what you can come up with. Me too, man. Like I said, I can't promise that it's going to be anything good. It's probably going to look really wonky for a good chunk of this stream, and then it'll start like, once it starts taking shape, it like you just gotta trust the process. Ooh, I want symmetry on, and then we're gonna go with moving it. Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of start really getting the shape. Yeah, the thing I struggled with is I couldn't find any good images for like a side profile. I have like front and back pretty good, but how it looks from the side, I'm not 100% sure. And I need to move this way up. Push this kind of in some. Because like I said, the top part of his head needs to kind of be like up here. And like his eyeball area kind of needs to be where those eyes are. And I think what I'm going to do for the eyes, because I was kind of confused on like how I was going to nail that. I think I'm going to use Christmas ornaments, like the ones that you can put like, they sell balls on Amazon where you can put like Christmas stuff in like the round spheres, and they're kind of like halves. So I was like, oh, you know what, maybe I can do that, and then like either use some dye or something like that to make them black, because I want to make sure I can. Yo, he kind of looks like a Toad from Mario right now. It's funny. Okay, we're gonna pull this kind of in. He's got kind of like a brow. Yeah, it's gonna look really wonky at first. You just gotta bear with me for a while. It's gonna be funny though. All right, got that. And he's just got a line kind of like down the middle of his like front, and that's what makes it kind of look phallic. I feel like I'm like, why did you do that? Costume designer. But yeah, this is gonna. It's gonna be an interesting project because I've never really done like a mask before, a mask style. Dun, dun, dun. But yes, a lot of like pushing and pulling and trying to get the the mask to look how I want it. Okay, so he's kind of got like an arc. Kind of goes up and then down. Kind of like loops. It's funny. I'll pull this back. Every time I look from like the side view, it looks so freaking funny. Pull that in some. Or sorry, from the front view, not the side view, I should say. And his back just kind of like droops down, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, all this area is gonna be pretty flat. Or sorry, like pushed in, like it's gonna be hollow. So I'm hoping to kind of save on some filament a little bit. Okay, so they have like more of a rounder back head. I'll probably go in some. I can't stop laughing at the front of this freaking thing. It looks so silly. I think it's just because he just has like no facial expression. He's just like, bleh. This is so blasé. Maybe not make that as higher up. It doesn't go. It doesn't do that like super crazy. That's gonna be a 5 head. Yeah, man. It's gonna be something. Like I said, it's gonna take me a while to kind of like pushing and pulling and getting it set up. Like it's not gonna. Oh, I need to. Let me. Yeah. Here. But yeah, it's gonna take me a while to kind of get the shape down. It's gonna look really freaking wonky for the first, you know, probably hour or two. And don't worry for those who were here for the last DIN transmissions. I am 100% going to keep working on the Clone Commando. It just won't be for a DIN transmissions. It'll be for just a regular live. Because I'm trying to keep DIN transmissions different each week. Now over time, I don't know how viable that is, but for right now, that's what I'm trying to do. It kind of has more of like a. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me pinned. Let me put. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out and checking some stuff out. And like I said, this will be kind of like the sneak peek to the edited video. Should I just remember I didn't start recording? I need to let me record while we're doing this so I can. He's got some big ol' eyes. Let's do that. And then we're gonna mirror this one. Z plugin, decimation, no. We're gonna go to Z sculpt and mirror over the Z axis, or X axis I meant. Oh, this is great. I'm time lapsing this. Yeah, I'll probably because you probably weren't in the chat when I was talking about this, JT, but essentially what I'm planning on doing is like if this actually turns out well and like enough to where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll like print it. I think I'm gonna actually make like a whole YouTube video of like how I'm making the, because this is supposed to be for like a Halloween costume. I'll actually make like a whole video about like the Halloween stuff and all that jazz. So yeah, I forgot to actually record the first little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Duplicate. We're gonna move this one down, over, put you in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And then need to Dynamesh. He's got kind of like his cinnamon bun kind of mouthpiece right here. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. It definitely looks like a cinnamon bun. Let's go with a standard brush. Subtract, kind of. This is way too low poly. There we go. Gotta add some polys to it. Alright, so he's kind of got one that kind of arcs here. One that kind of arcs here. Yeah, and right now we're just like, it's gonna look ridiculously wonky because I'm just shaping everything, but as it starts to take shape, it'll start looking a lot better. Oh my goodness, I messed up. I need a 25. There we go. And he's got one kind of coming down the middle. I actually need to crease. There we go. Yeah, once I start actually sculpting in it, it'll look better too. So right now it just looks crusty. Alright, so we're gonna... Then... Okay, so he's got this, and then there's a piece. Wait till they play the Cantina band Lo-Fi, man. Alright, squish this a little bit. That I didn't. I need a Dynamesh. So like, the reason why I Dynamesh everything, it just makes it like, essentially it's like adding like water or something like that to like a clay brush, or just clay, not clay brush. It really helps kind of like move it around. Oh my goodness. Are we good? Okay, cool. So 8th time I hit the move brush and it was just like, nah, just kidding. Alright, we're gonna pull this up. There we go. And kind of squoosh. Ooh. Squoosh. Oh, we got Jedi Rock going. Alright, so this kind of comes down and bellows out. Pushes it in some. Did I not hit? Yeah, that's definitely not. I'm gonna delete that because maybe I didn't hit. Oh no, I hit duplicate. Nope, I'm gonna hit duplicate again. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep everything symmetrical, so I think I accidentally did that without having the symmetry on. Alright, go here, turn on symmetry. He's starting to look like Seal Stack from Land of the Lost. Yeah. Yeah, the shaping always, like, that's one thing I've learned. You just gotta, like, trust the process when it comes to shaping stuff, because it's gonna look really freaking wonky for, like, the first, like, 30 minutes to an hour. And sometimes even longer than that. It just depends on how fast you kind of nail the shaping of everything. Push that. I need a bigger brush. Push that kind of in more. we're gonna go back to the head and kind of sculpt this over the, there we go, kind of see. Because his head kind of comes over his head, and these kind of swoop down a little bit. Oh my god, the freaking head is killing me, man. I might have made it too big. I might have to like kind of shrink it down some. There we go. Pull that down, and then, because it's really round, and then it kind of pushes out. That's the thing I don't think I'm doing. It's like here it kind of pushes. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's too much. I couldn't figure out how to download Star Wars Hunters on my friend's Switch. What are you struggling with? With the download? Like, what do you mean you don't know how to download it? You just go on the store and hit download. Oh my goodness, no, that's not the move. Yeah, I wish I had a side view. I might have to like go and like try to find a better, because his side view is looking funky. And I think I got his head going too far out too. Yeah, this part's gonna be, yeah, there we go. Here we go now. Oh my god, this looks so wonky right now. It's great. Because his head's looking not round. Like, that's the thing. I gotta pull these out more. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, no, that is way... Turn the brush down a little bit. That's way too big of a line. Let's do 35 intensity. You know what? Let's do a crack and see if that works better. Okay, that's too intense, but that's the general premise. Scoot that down. Let's do 10 intensity and see how that works. It goes a little higher up. I think it goes like about here on his forehead. I think I made his forehead too big. I need to shrink it back down some. Let me move that. Or make it, yeah, there we go. So I can shrink it some. The mouth from this side looks so funny. Oh man. Yeah, the only thing I'm really worried about printing is like this dome kind of area. I feel like that's kind of going to be tough to print on like a resin printer or something like that. couldn't find it. You just gotta. Oh, you can't find it on the store, and you typed in like Star Wars Hunters to the like the search or whatever. Let me just do. Actually, where's the clay tubes? Yeah, that's way too intense. Let's do like 25. Just got this that kind of arcs around. Kind of give him a little bit more of an arch. And I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to use this. We're going to duplicate that and push it down. And I'm going to use this for like his kind of like weird face area. Such a weird looking creature, man. Pull him back some. And then how far back do these go on this? Okay, so it kind of like winds up like into like his ear area. Here, let me go to I. Nope. I need inflate, so N. Let's inflate it some. Darth Butthead got exposed crack and all. Stand too close and he'll give you a kiss. Oh god. Oh god, JT. Like, what did he say? Hey, I warned you guys. I said, it's gonna look real wonky at first. You just gotta trust the process. You know what? He's kind of got the... I forget what species 9-nub is. But he's kind of got the same little, like, jowl things that 9-nub species has. I wonder if they're, like, pseudo-related or, like, pseudo-cousins or something like that. Or, like, maybe they're the equivalent of, like, why can I think of it? The Moncallans to the Corin? Is that the other one? The fish scaly people? Or not fish scaly, but they have like the tentacles that like hang down from their face and their tongue sticks out of their mouth. That's the Corin? Or am I mixing that up? No, I need to go back to inflate. IN. Let me redo all that. It's the thing I like about Zbrush, man. You mess up on anything, you just hit the Control Z, and it's back to where you want it to be. You know what, too? I don't know if I Dynamesh this one. Let me Dynamesh it, and it'll be kind of... Yeah, I didn't Dynamesh it. It's easier to kind of move around. So you can kind of see it starting to take shape. I mean, it's still... Don't get me wrong. It's still rough. It's going to be rough for a minute, but you can kind of see him taking shape just a smidgen. Just a smidge. But yeah, personally, I don't know, Solstin, yeah. That's, I wonder if they're, like, related in any way. Maybe not, but... Ooh, we're gonna pull that back out. How far out does this, let me see, from the side? Because I gotta think my head's going in this as well. I don't want my nose like pushing up against the Let me move. See, that's the thing, is if I'm gonna lose that. Oh no, I can kind of still see the nose. Push it up and over just a little bit so I have a little spaceway for my nose. I don't want, like I said, my nose to be pushing up. I'll hollow the back of this and move this out some too. so I can breathe. But yeah, see, so like the head stops here, so it'll be like all this will just be like fluff, essentially. Like it'll be empty, so I don't have to use as much material, and yeah, just be easier. Or at least that's the plan. Like I said, I've never done one of these before, so I'm kind of excited just to like experiment and have fun with it. It might turn into other crap, but it might also be really awesome. So, as most things do, as you do. Alright, let's start getting some lines within this. I also might break out my tablet too and start kind of sculpting on the tablet some. Okay, so he's got one that kind of goes like around his eye, like kind of attaches to the forehead, goes around, and that makes up like the top one. Also, I need to push. He's basically just got like giant bags underneath his eyes. Alright, we're gonna use the standard, make that smaller. How far around does it go? Okay, so it kind of stops like here. So we're gonna... These won't be permanent. I'll like push them back and stuff like that, but... And then where's this? It kind of goes in the front. Let's go here. We're gonna do that line down. I need to increase the intensity. Let's do 25. I'm gonna back up too. Oh hey, I can just have my nose sticking out right there. That's like the nose of like the person. That'll be like my two like breathing holes. That's funny. Alright. So this one's right at the peak, so we're gonna go here. And then... Ooh, that's weird. His like eyelid like goes like around his side. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Kind of swing wide. And I need more of a lag on my brush, so we're gonna go to, what is it? It's been a minute since I've used lazy mouse, and we're gonna increase the lazy mouse intensity so it kind of gives this slowing effect. Just makes the lines look a little nicer, I feel like, too. Giant mustache. I must ask you a question, but I'll shave it for later. And then his eyelid. Yeah, his eyelid kind of goes like here. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll just sculpt it. Yeah, his eyelid kind of goes here and then like down. And then he's got another one that kind of loops. And then it ends right about, I want to say like here. Something like that, yeah. See, it goes up. And then he's got his bottom one right here. Okay. Let's move some of this. It's got more like, yeah. There we go, baby. We're gonna pull this down some. That's too. Kind of something a little bit like that. How does his side? Okay, so this one goes all the way down and around, kind of pushes up a little bit. Yeah, also I don't know, like the two things I think I'm most concerned about is like my neck area with the mask, which I was thinking about just making like a circular thing that goes around my neck, and then or painting my neck. I guess I could do that too. I didn't even think about that because it's just Halloween. I could totally like paint my neck to kind of have those little like Let's see if I can show you guys. Let me erase all this so I can paint my neck to kind of have this effect. So it could literally just be like this could be the helmet itself, almost like a helmet and a mask. So maybe I'll do that. I just realized you guys can't see my mouse for some reason. Let me see. Capture sensor, or yeah, cursor, not sensor. All right, now you can see my mouse. So this is what I was talking about with his neck area, with the where the mouse is. So having this part be like the mask, and then this part essentially be like a helmet, is kind of what I'm thinking about. And then just slicing it up, resin printing it, and then putting it all together in either fiberglass, if I can talk, fiberglass resining it on the inside to make it really sturdy. Because I have some fiberglass, and going from there. Have this kind of pull over. It's not as big of a piece. I'm going to pull this down. Kind of want to... I guess I could use the bend tool and kind of bend it, but I'm just kind of trying to do it on my own. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Push it some. Yeah, and that kind of goes into those. I don't know. The way that I was taught how to model is like you kind of just move all around the map, or not map, all around the piece. So everything kind of develops all at once. So that's why I'm kind of moving back and forth on it. Then I'll go in and like hollow all this out, which will also be an interesting kind of experiment, trying to make this to where it's not too thin, but it's not too thick either, because I don't want to waste a lot of material when printing. Man, did anybody else feel like this week just kind of flew by? I'm like, how is it already freaking Thursday, man? Like, I'm thinking we're sitting here like, you know, Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, no, it's Thursday. Like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Tubes, there we go. Ooh, that's not how I want to do that. Maybe it's just because it's too thin. Let me go to the brushes, hit I in. Well, kind of, yeah, there we go. Go a little bit to the back too. Can also kind of re-dynamesh this and make it kind of basically like just kind of shuffles around all this geometry. I do it so you can see it. Yeah, exactly. Like just shuffles it around. I actually want to raise this just a little bit because it made it to, yeah, 80's good. It just makes it a little bit more like easier to work with. Like I said, it's like putting water on clay to kind of, some of the parts that get hard, you want to like soften them up a little bit. It's essentially the same kind of bag. Nope, that's not what I want. I also need to kind of like move this up. I feel like it's too far backwards, where he has like a bulb kind of on the back of his, or on the front of his face. No, push that back up. I don't want that. Nope. Dude, come on. There we go. So move this up more. Maybe not as far back. Yeah, I need to find a good side view of this guy. I just feel like everybody shows me pictures from like the front and the back, and I kind of got like a 3/4 view, but I couldn't find any good like side images. I also think I made his like widen this just a that's too much. Push this area kind of in. Yeah. Who you calling Pinhead? Pinhead? And then this area, let me... Actually, I keep pushing that in. That kind of pulls out a little bit. I feel like it doesn't go as wide. Yeah, there we go. Maybe pushing it up more. I feel like it's kind of looking like almost like the Rebels version right now. So I'm wondering if I'm pushing it up like too high. Because they have big heads, but I don't know how big it is. Oh my goodness. It looks squished. Maybe that's two. Actually, I'll do this, and then I'll do a pinch tool. A pinch, yeah. Ooh, too intense, too intense. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, man. It's getting there. I'm gonna keep having to, like I said, push and pull. That's what we're already at. Damn, we're already at 45 minutes. I swear. These go by so quickly. I think it's just because we're having so much fun. To be honest with you, like, I have a lot of fun doing these each week and trying to come up with, like, it's also, like, challenging to kind of come up with something new. And, like, Star Wars is, like, it's easy to come up with a lot of Star Wars stuff when it's, like, Star Wars is popping and there's a lot of shows and things like that. But, like, you gotta kind of come up with stuff that's, like, hasn't been done before. If it has been done before, trying to spin it in a different kind of thing. So it's definitely interesting to try to... Ooh, too much. Try to come up with that each week, and I've been really enjoying, like, hanging out with you guys and chit-chatting. You know what? Let's do back face mask. So back face mask, what that does is it allows me to sculpt on this without affecting, like, the inside of here, which, like, right now there's nothing because it's still being shaped. But actually I want to see, just experimenting real quick. Let's go to that. Let's do intensity quite a bit. I was like, ooh, doesn't like that. It's too intense. Yeah, there we go. Do the same thing with the back face. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really play around with getting this done properly. Oh, you know what? I still have the lazy mouse on. That's why it's That's why it's, like, struggling. Lazy mouse off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's still too intense. Let's do, like, a little bit. You want to make it pretty thin, but you don't want to make it so thin that it, like, it cracks on your brakes. So, oh, what did I just do? Did I just half that? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I did. And see, so it's, I'm hollowing out the inside, but, like, the outside still is the exact same shape that the that I placed it in. So it's kind of a little nifty trick. But yeah, I wanted to experiment with this real quick and see. Okay, this is going to be pretty thin. All right. Add you back here, kind of smooth you out some more. Okay, so the back of his neck actually just looks super wrinkly from where I'm sitting, but just take this, copy paste. See what it looks like in perspective. Oh, Jesus. It's like in perspective mode. I try to turn perspective mode off because it's kind of a little wonky when you turn it on after working it with it, like, not on. Okay, so it's gonna be here. Push this all the way up. Oh, that's funny. I want to see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just a little worried about this neck piece. Not gonna lie. I mean, I think it'll be okay, but grab this and push this guy all the way down. too low. Because what does he have underneath? He just has like another. This also isn't big enough, but there's like a little part of the neck that this actually comes down more. Okay. So this actually goes along here. Where's the cinnamon bun roll? There we go. So this actually comes like down more. Ooh, almost worked without symmetry too. That's great. Love that. So this goes like all the way back actually. So yeah, this is gonna go act as like a jaw line a little bit. Oh my goodness. It's freaking rotation sometimes. These softwares. Very interesting. Yeah, so it's gonna act as like a pull you all the way up here, and then we're gonna go to inflate and inflate this thing. Kind of smooth it. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. So there's one in the middle, and this will kind of be my jaw area. So when this pops in, I don't have to make that as thick. It's starting to take shape a little bit. It still looks really wonky, but it's starting to get there. You know what, instead of bringing that in, let's do clay tubes. We're gonna do one that's in the middle. Now I think it's too big. I think I need to pull it back some, because it kind of looks like he's wearing a mask now. Pull it in some. Do I have the head? Let's click on that and see. Oh, no, that's the geometry. Take away, where's the neck area? I gotta go down one more. I need to start naming these two so I can like stop guessing face. I'm just gonna say nose because he doesn't really have a nose. Nose, that's I1. There we go, that's the neck. We're gonna put you down here, buddy. Name you mouth. Name you neck. There we go. Eyeballs are just eyeballs. And forehead. Okay, cool. Gonna remove you. Work on this for a minute. Definitely rounder. Comes up over. And we got two kind of that go. Let's go here. We got two that kind of pop up here a little bit. I also got to be careful because his face also need to kind of come up over. Let's do something. Let's do 25. That might be too much, but oh yeah, that's too much. Let's do 15. See how that. And then I think the reason why we're gonna go back to the lazy mouse now. Alright, lazy mouse, cool. Auto saving, love that, thank you. And then this one goes underneath. So this one's really got to come out. I'm gonna move these kind of out more. I am the Senate. Gonna move those jowls, and then these are gonna come out too. Do it. Unlimited power. Back facing again. I'm gonna smooth out some of this. So how come you choose Bith over all the other aliens? Because I wanted to do it for a Halloween costume, because I already have, like, the Bith Cantina band player is probably the, I would argue, one of the easiest Star Wars cosplays outside of, like, the mask itself. Because essentially it's just, like, a long black t-shirt, gray pants, and like, black boots. I already have, like, the little, like, saxophone thing, flute thing that he has, and or at least one of the members has. I forget which member it is. So it's just easier for me to do it that way. It's pretty low key cosplay, other than, like, making the mask. So, and if this goes well, I'll do other masks. I definitely want to do one out of latex eventually. I want to learn how to kind of do that process. But that'll probably be, when I'm doing, like, latex stuff, that'll probably be for an actual, like, edited video. Okay, his jowls kind of droop a little bit more. Pick you up and go down, and then we're going to throw you out. But yeah, that's kind of why I picked a Bith over everything else right now, just because it's an easy Halloween costume. And that's kind of what I want to do right now. We're doing a Halloween party, and it's gonna be fun. I think we'll get a kick out of it. Go here. A little bit more. Pull this down some. But yeah, a lot of today will just be like, this is kind of like a sneak peek to the edited video too, because like I said, I think I'm gonna make this actually like an edited piece of, like, content for you guys, because I think it'll be fun. Like, I don't know, just having a Cantina band member. I even thought about bringing it to Japan, like, if it turns out really good. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun to do a Japan, like, freaking alien helmet. I will have to bring a helmet on a plane, which I'm not crazy excited for, but I'll make an exception if it turns out good. If it turns out like garbage, then I'll just go with what I'm planning on doing. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that Luke Skywalker Link cosplay crossover done in time. Hopefully I will be. It's really gonna depend on I have a connection who's willing to do, like, art trades, and she makes, like, really badass wigs. So I'm thinking I might try to, like, be like, hey, I'll 3D print you and make you some props if you can hook me up with an awesome wig. I mean, I think they all have their complexities. Like, Duros, probably wouldn't be like a awful choice. Like I said, it really came across from me having the instrument. I was like, oh, I have the instrument. Like, the cosplay is pretty easy to do. So I'm gonna try to. I think plus it'll be fun content for you guys. And if this, like I said, if this works out well, then I'll do more, and maybe that'll be like the next one or something like that. Just start simple and move on from there. I really want to do that werewolf guy, man, from the what's it called? Why am I blank? Skeleton Crew. The werewolf pirate. He looks freaking sick. And I kind of want to cosplay him. I like the holsters in the front. I'll put this here. But yeah, each of these will be like its own kind of little piece. And then this doesn't really come out as much. Ooh, no. You can leave. What? Why is it? Oh, because I don't have back facing on. That's why. That's why it's important to have back face, kids.
You're breaking my heart.
See, look. It's not even messing with it now. Actually, you know what? Maybe if let's go back. Dude, should have done Mosep Benid. I know, bro. Maybe that'll be... Yo, that'd be so funny because nobody would know what the hell I was doing. But, like, doing a Sith Lord, Mosep Benid, and they'd be like, what? Like, what do you even mean? It'd just be like an inside joke. It'd be pretty funny. Yeah, for those who don't know, JT and I one night were looking at Star Wars figures, and there was a figure called Mosep Benid, and he's like basically Jabba's accountant, and you see him like on screen for like maybe a total of like 2 seconds. It's like not very long at all. Like you literally have to pause it. Like I had to pause it like 8 times to like even get him in the frame. Like it happened so quickly, and we just thought it was funny because we had like never heard of a Star Wars character before. So that is the legend of Mosep Benid. You are not a true Star Wars sweaty unless you know who Mosep Benid is. So you know what? Let's just do the hole in the middle. Come on. Come on. I believe. Actually, you know what? I have an even better thing. Let me mask it. Kind of right there. Yep. It doesn't have a very big mouth hole. Obscure Kenner 3 a.m. explanation. Or a walrus man. Yep. Pretty much, I mean, he pretty much is like kind of like a walrus man. I don't know if cute's the right word to describe him, but something. He's definitely something for sure. Or what have you seen, oh man, what am I blanking on? Oh crap, I can't even think of what the show is called. Big Mouth, where she's like, cute, yeah, cute. Alright, so this is kind of gonna be like this one. And these go all the way down his mouth. Oh, and he's got like a separate one like right here. That's weird. His little freaking cinnamon bun, man. Cinnamon bun mouth for the win. Maybe I'll just put a cinnamon bun there and call it a day. It's gonna go all the way down his... I don't know if it actually goes all the way down his neck, but it's gonna go all the way down his neck. Just for simplicity's sake. Let's dynamesh this like one time. Nope, nope. Dang, sad vibes right now, Vader. What the hell, man? We need good vibes. We need cantina music. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, Batman, I can't believe that I lost you. Like, bro, way to freaking kill the vibe, homie. That one homie after a breakup, man. Let me make my brush smaller and then make it more intense. No, come on. Oh, too far. Kind of cut these up a little bit. Yeah. No, it's more of like a chin. And maybe this one doesn't come down as much. Maybe I like move it in. Where is his, how's his head looking? Or my chin? Okay, it's like right there. The only thing that's right now is the nose area. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it still gets me like a little from there to there. It's not bad. And that gives me enough with the neck. Okay, okay. We're slowly getting somewhere. We're slowly getting somewhere. And if you guys like these, like I said, I can also do like another one of these lives where I'm sculpting. Because it's either going to be like I'm sculpting live or I'm just sculpting without you guys like seeing me. So if you guys actually enjoy these and it's not like ultra uber boring, I can definitely do more. But I'm gonna kind of leave that up to you guys, because like I said, I'm doing it regardless because I like doing this sort of stuff. But if you guys actually find this interesting of me just sculpting and chatting and listen to some Star Wars lo-fi, we can definitely. Bro, he's sick. He's sick, boy. He been doing his neck exercises. I was gonna say neck squats. I was like, that's not a thing. Maybe in the Star Wars universe it is. Make this like super wide. Yeah, I don't know if I want it to go down that far too. Like I kind of just want it to be like stop at my neck. I don't know if I want this to be like. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put like slice it like here. And then have this compartment like come off and like maybe like have it like magnets or something like that. So it'd be kind of easier for me to take in and out, and then I can kind of keep the neck like somewhat thinner. Oh, hey, there you go. Beep-a-doo. That's slowly coming along though. Like you can, it's not like obviously there yet, but you can kind of tell that it's starting to take shape of a Bith. I gotta, like I said, if you guys know any side images of a Bith or find them, definitely hit me up, because I'm not really vibing with the his side view image. Maybe it's because it's too far forward, I don't know, but we're gonna re-dynamesh this again. Dynamesh for the win, baby. Not a real fan if you don't mess with. How do you say that? Tyon Medon? Is that how you say it? Tyon Medon? Is he a pod racer? Alright, I gotta look it up now because I don't know who it is. God, Percy, making me freaking stop what I'm doing. Bastard. I kid. Tyon. Oh, he's freaking the Utapau leader. Or like the prime minister, right? I just said prime minister. I don't even know if that's like a... Oh no, he's just the port administrator. So he's not... I mean, I guess that's important, but that's an important job. Never mind. I take it back. I was about to crap on his position, but no, port administrator. I feel like in Star Wars is a pretty powerful position. I totally didn't know that was his name though. Know the character, but didn't know the name. And I'm not just moving my mouse around, I'm actually smoothing the... For those who are curious about what I'm doing, when you see me going like this, it's actually like smoothing the object. I'm not just like wiggling my mouse around. I forget, I feel like I have to explain some of this stuff because like a lot of you guys don't know anything about like Zbrush or anything like that, so it might look wonky when I'm doing it. But yeah, that's why. It's because I'm smoothing it. Yeah, see, that just looks wrong. Like, it looks... I think it looks good, like, this way, and then from the back, but from the side, like, maybe it's, like, the dome is, like, too far forward or something. Like, let me see, like... Do I need to, like, maybe move it back some? Ooh, no. Like... Should make it higher. There we go. Nice, Kiadi Mundi. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe I just need to... Ooh, no. I'll keep tweaking it and keep moving with it, but... It's just because I don't have a good side view, man. Like... I wish I had a good... I feel like it's also too, like... I feel like it needs to be like a bulb all the way around. I still feel like it's not bulby enough. It's not Bulbasaur. Kind of give me a little bit more. Then we're gonna push this out more. Get something kind of like that. I'm kind of vibing with that a little bit. See, I don't know. I think I feel like the back of their head is just as round as kind of like their front of their head, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me type this. Head. We're gonna go rename I01. Always important to name your stuff so you're just not sitting there wasting time trying to figure out what layer is what. It's kind of like Photoshop in that way. It didn't always have that too, which was like kind of really annoying. It's like you couldn't like name all your objects. So if you had a whole bunch, it was a nightmare trying to keep track of everything. Pull you up a little bit more, buddy. I've played enough Spore to know what's going on here. What is that? Is that a... What video game is that? I don't think I've ever played it. Every time. Oh my goodness. No, dude. That's not what I want. Actually, you know what? Let's just do... I'm always like in standard brush. If I can hit the right number. Goodness gracious. I have all these like done on hotkeys, so like every time I hit like a specific number on the top of my keyboard, it'll like flip to a different brush. I'm not just like painting with the same brush the whole time. Let's add a little bit more. Also turn off lazy. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Ah, shit. I moved this, I didn't mean to. Okay, cool. I could have hit Control Z. Put a little bit more here. No, I don't like that. Also, I feel like I pushed in his head right here, but I think it's actually not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to kind of be pushed out. He said he's like very bulby. He's bulby so much that he's like slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. It's a Jimmy Neutron reference for everybody who is uncultured. And then we're gonna move this down some. Push this more up. This is it kind of goes down, but then it arcs like right here. Arc, and then it kind of like caps like here. I just don't know if the arc is that big. Maybe I need to pull this down some more. So every time I try to make it like a little bit more rounder, like his head just looks too big. Like I know his head's like their heads are naturally pretty big, but need to look at one. Let me pull up real quick. Framdam has a really good one on his Instagram. Let me pull up and see what his looks like. Actually, you know what? I can do that on my I can actually show you guys. Instagram. Framdam. Yeah, this is his account for all those who are curious. Definitely, if you have an Instagram. I think he's also on Facebook. So if you want to go check him out on Facebook.
You're in violation of Order 66. I accuse you of treason against the Republic. You will be dealt with, and we will deploy the garrison.
I'm trying to find. I know he has like a Bith. Oh yeah, this one's intense.
Garrison bonus activate.
I need like a regular Bith though. It's not facing the front again. I guess it does go kind of straight up, but it is rounded. I can see it. Let me look at this one for a hot minute. It's like a creature creation game where you evolve through a bunch of evolution stages and up till the galactic astronaut. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll have to like look at it. Or is it like an online based game, or is it like something I can like get on Steam? Because I can like check it out. Or did it come out like for like the Xbox or Xbox 360 or something like that? Because I also have those as well. I'm just trying to make sure his like silhouette looks nice. Like I think that's like a really important thing when you're sculpting characters or masks or anything. Like a lot of people get caught up in the detail, but you gotta like look back and like see like how the silhouette and the shaping of it looks. And I think that's like the longest part for me, is really just nailing down the actual shape from like all sides, the silhouette from all sides. Oh, this is a Fallen Order one. See how far away this is from like the actual head. That and then transparent. Okay, so it's not too terribly bad. Oop, I don't want to sculpt on the head. No. I'm gonna put you back here. I'm going to move this back just a tad. There we go. Let me see. Let me pull up, because my mic is on this side. I'm actually going to pull it up on my phone, so I can like read comments from the phone, because I'm like having to look at my monitor on my right, and it makes me talk away from the mic. I don't know if you guys have like struggled to hear me or not, but it's a PC game. It's just old now. I got it through the Game Pass subscription because it's only on EA Play. Ugh, gross, dude. I hate it when companies try to develop their own like in-house like freaking browser setup. Like I'm like, dude, get out of here. Like just use Steam like everybody else. Like I know you want your little subscription based thing or whatever. Gamers don't like this stuff. Like it's been pretty widely known that gamers aren't really a fan of that, and everybody complains about like the EA. Like I had to play Star Wars Outlaws through the Ubisoft launcher. Like I don't want to freaking do that, man. Like I don't give a crap about the Ubisoft launcher. Which apparently there's gonna be like big changes. Like apparently EA is under some fire right now, man. I think Star Wars Outlaws is not performing how they want it to. Which like I enjoy the game. It's not a perfect game. I 100% will admit that, but I am enjoying aspects of the game. Like it's like by no means like a Force Unleashed or Jedi Fallen Order or anything like that. Like I don't even think it comes close, but I don't know. I think they posted something about that on their Instagram, that they're like making massive changes to the game, making it run better, making the enemies. I just think they should like improve the blaster. And I think some of the stealth mechanics should be just a little bit better. Like I said, like I think doing disguises would be really cool. Like you could do that in total like a next DLC or something like that. Like maybe she learns it from, and she could even make a joke like, "Oh, why didn't I think of that like all along?" You know, or something like that. Her blaster definitely needs to be upgraded, because like I get it, you're not supposed to be like able to take out like whole garrisons and stuff like that, but like, dude, the blaster is so weak. Like I feel like I'm just unloading on people and they're just not dying. Like I even put like the rapid fire on with like my upgrades and stuff like that, and it's just, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it to where you don't seem like you can like take on like everything. You're not like a Jedi, right? You're not like, stealth is supposed to be the main mechanic, but then like, I don't know, make the mechanics a little bit more fun. Like the stealth mechanics aren't bad. It's just I think they could definitely be like way more fun than what they are currently. But really exploring the world, I think that's like what like the most fun I've had with this game. Hey Sarah, what's going on? Trying to sculpt a Bith head, and it's going okay. It's It's not super ideal right now. I'm trying to make his head super round, but not making it like... Right now it's like giving me static. Because I feel like I keep shrinking it, but I feel like it doesn't... It's supposed to be shorter. I mean, it's too short. Looking good though. Yeah, it's getting there. It still looks pretty wonky, but right now I'm really just trying to shape it and make it look, really get those silhouettes down nice. And then I'll either resin print it or 3D print it. I'm still kind of, I don't know what I want to do with that kind of aspect of it, but yeah, I'm trying to get everything done up. Biths are just kind of weird with their... I'm also trying not to make his head look too kind of like phallic, because I feel like Bith's heads kind of have a tendency to look a little like human anatomy a little bit in some areas. With the I'm gonna push that. Yeah, no. But yeah, I've been kind of struggling with this head and the shaping. Like it's almost there. It's just not. It's not quite there yet. And also, these go up more. Oh, too much. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out though. We're just vibing. Just vibing, hanging out, talking about video games and all that fun stuff. We're gonna pull this down more. This up, pull this out, pull this up. Oh, no, that's not wrong. I'd be chillin', cozy up with a book during the hurricane weather. Oh yeah, you're in that hurricane. I forgot. Yeah, because you moved to Florida. Got those hurricane vibes, man. Yeah, that's probably the main reason why I don't like that, and humidity is why I'm probably never gonna live in Florida. I'll definitely come visit you guys and hang out, but yeah, it's a no for me, dog. I turn into a different person and with humidity, man. I get so like angry. I don't know what it is about humidity. It's like basically I feel like it turns me into like the Hulk or something like that. It's like I struggle with it. And that's coming from like me who like used to go to school in like Savannah and stuff like that, which is just like a few hour car ride from you guys, but yeah, I don't know. The evacuation stuff is where I'm like, I don't know if I want to like evacuate every time. I need to move this up more. Because I just realized I only have like kind of like 3/4 views. I don't have like a front view of like a Bith, and I think that might be like my problem. It's coming along. It's getting there. Like the shaping is somewhat nice, and I'm going from there. I'm fine, by the way. Oh, so has the hurricane already hit? I thought it was like preparing to hit. Has it already like passed you guys? I don't really watch a lot of news and stuff like that. I just know that there was one heading your way. But that's good that you're doing okay and you didn't get hit that badly. Just heavy rain and a few wind gusts. Okay. So are you guys like in like the thick of it right now, or is it already passed? Let me see. Let me just type in Bith and see if there's like a front view. Bith Star Wars. I'm like, just give me a front view, man. Every time I see a Bith, it's like he's not looking like straight at the camera for some reason. I don't know. Alright, I can use the Lego reference. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you guys can see the Lego reference. Just pull them up real quick on the... But yeah, look at all these. Like, none of these are from, like, that's a side view, or, like, a three-quarter view. Like, three-quarter view. Yeah, definitely three-quarter view. Like, there's no, like... I'm trying to find, like, a front view. Like, I've been looking at that one a lot. I just can't find, like, something that, like... of, like, actually good quality. Where it's a, Oh, that looks cool. See, that's what I'm trying to get to. That's the goal. See if I can... Does he have a front view? Oh, he does. Okay, okay. I might use that as a reference then. And go from there. Because he just made it round. Oh, you can actually buy this model. Eh, I've already worked so far, so I'm gonna keep doing that, but see what else we got. I'll use that as reference. Yeah, because even Framdam, like, his aren't taken, like, straight from the front. Because it doesn't look... I get it. It doesn't look as good when you're taking, like, Instagram photos if you just get, like, a front shot, but... Yeah, see, that's what mine was kind of looking like. A little bit from Rebels. Yeah, see, they're all kind of a little bit different. I'm just gonna put front view. See if I can find anything with the front view reference. And of course, it's like a really low-res 2D drawing. Yeah, there's Tenebris right there. The evil Sith Lord. I think it hit Tampa already, and it's just making its way through Tallahassee, and then it's gonna hit North Carolina and Tennessee, I believe. Oh, grang! I didn't know it was gonna go that far in. Because isn't... Well, Tennessee's not like super close to the East Coast, is it? Or am I tripping? I know North Carolina is. Bro, Bith look horrifying without face paint. Yeah, dude. You're talking about... let me see. Let me go back down. There was like one where like somebody was sculpting him or something like that. Yeah. It was like that one. I mean, they even look kind of scary with face, like face paint. They just kind of look creepy. Like they're creepy looking creatures. I want to see these guys in Jedi 3. I want to see a lot of characters in a lot of Star Wars video games. Because I feel like they... Like, we don't see any Bothans. Let me see. Is it Bothan? Like, we need more Bothans in Star Wars, like, in general. Like, I feel like we don't see them, like, at all. They've come up with some new ones, like the dinosaur guy. I guess... I wonder if... You know what I'm thinking now? I wonder... That werewolf guy, no, he's not a Bothan, because it's... I can't think of... Wolf guy... Clone... Wars 2003, because there's that... Yeah, him. That's what he is. I forget what the species... Let's see what the species is. Jedi Master Republic... Species... Shistavianin. How the heck do you even say? I don't even know how to say. Shistavianin. I don't know. That's weird, but that's what I think the. Oh God, I didn't know there was one in. What is that? Empire. Palpatine New Order. But yeah, there's this guy. But this is the guy from. He's in the 2003 Clone Wars, and then Skeleton Crew, the bad guy. I think that's also pirate. Yeah, him. I think he's that same kind of species, which just looks super sick. Oh man, I think I accidentally exited out of what I was doing. Bith. I didn't mean to exit out of that. I mean, I don't know, maybe that was an easy way to pronounce it. My dyslexia was just messing with me, but like, I was like, what in the world? See, like, why don't we have, like, is there one of these for Biths? Let's see, hold on. Am I just tripping? There's this, he's painting, let's see. Okay, so that's kind of, I guess I can use that and pull that over to the side. Get kind of more of a front view. Because like we have like this, and like I'm looking at that image, I actually have it over on my other screen. But I'm just trying to get like a front view, like an actual front view of like a Bith, like something like this. Trandoshan, that's funny. I actually tried on, we went to, my girlfriend and I went to Spirit Halloween today, and I tried on a Bith mask, or not Bith, a Trandoshan mask, and it looked horrifying because it looked like it'd been hit in the face with a shovel. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit. What the heck is this? Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. I need to let's get back into it. Okay, so the shape isn't too far off. I think I need to pull his head kind of flattens a little bit. I need to pull it up a little bit more. I need to push this. Or here, you know what? Let me. Can I do this? That might be a little. Because I feel like it's round, but it's also kind of, it's weird. It's like round, but it's thin. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Made him Kiadi Mundi again. There we go. Yeah, and then I need to go to the side and kind of pull this out more. Bum, bum. Get in the middle and kind of push that, because I feel like it kind of flattens at the top a little bit. Maybe not that much, it's too much. And then this, his eyelids end up like, they're supposed to be like really high. And he's got a pretty big arc here. Pull this out. It's 80,000. I might let me look at the, yeah, I need to redynamish this. There we go. I'm also not saving, which is not ideal. I was gonna say Bith 01. I should be probably saving this whole time in case I ever needed to go back, but hey, you live and you learn, baby. we're kind of getting somewhere. I feel like I kind of push it back just a little bit. You go back to kind of like this style, and then see if any of these have a. I feel like this would be loads easier if I had like a front, side, front and back. Like if I had all the different angles. I just don't currently, and it's kind of tough. We're getting Discord messages. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but bloop, bloop. Dang, somebody's blowing up the Discord right now. What's going on, man? I want a little bit of roundness in the back. I don't know if that's how his head actually goes, but I think it looks better with it having that round head, and then it can kind of sink in some. Okay, okay. Kind of liking this. It's getting a little bit better with the shaping. Bum, 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 bum. Protrudes out more. Sorry about that. I meant to mute that, but it didn't work out that way. Then we're gonna keep having to draw that line in the middle. So keep redynameshing it. So yeah, it kind of goes to like here. Ooh, geez, that's way too big. Actually, you know what? Let's, instead of doing it with a really thin, let's go here. Oh, look at this. Can I not? It's not exactly how I wanted to do this, but then we're gonna go B. I'll just B, not, maybe I don't have that hotkey in there. Gonna pinch this just a little bit. I can also build up a little bit around it. Actually, I'm gonna try maybe my tablet will be a little bit better if I can find where I put it. There we go, here it is. Sometimes my tablet acts pretty wonky, so I don't know if it'll actually, like, it's an older one. See if it'll.
Show me the one whose safety deems such destruction.
Come on. It was working fine just before I... Oh, there we go. Too much. Let's turn these down some. build more up in here. Actually, you know what? Instead of going that way with it, let's go kind of something like this. No, that's not what I want. Go back. Keep getting in the middle. I don't want to get in the middle. Get into like a Bith anatomy. How their facial structures laid out. Something more so like that a little bit. And at the top, we're gonna kind of crease it. Here, let me go back. Because it kind of comes to like a little crease here. Yeah, there we go. Let me go back to my main references because I need the side image. Then yeah, this is gonna go like kind of like this, and then we're gonna go up and over to the back. So I'm gonna move that kind of up there. I don't know, maybe the back is too much, but I need to bring it in more, kind of like that. I know, like, the dudes in, like, 1977, when they're, like, making this, like, yeah, I just slapped some stuff together. Like, I'm trying to, like, make it as accurate as possible. Like, yeah, I just did stuff until it looked right. I made, like, 3 masks in my whole entire life, and I just made it look awesome. You know, no big deal. Alright. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm kind of liking that head shape now. The sides aren't perfect. I definitely need to figure out, see if I can get a good side view and like sculpt something like up in here. I kind of, let me put it more towards the middle. More in this area right here. But not bad. I think I'm gonna move on to doing a little bit of his face now. A little bit more of his face. We're gonna go back to standard, and we're gonna drop. Whoa! Oh, I hit P. That's why. Ooh! That's perspective mode versus like not perspective mode. But I was like, why is it flipping so fast? We're gonna go to add, and I'm gonna sculpt in here a little bit. Like a bantha. It's like doing, I don't know why it's like not registering my, it's making the brushes look, do I have the lazy mouse on again? No, I have it turned off, okay. Let me move this. I'm actually gonna move this because this one ends up being a little bit closer to his, yeah, it's like that. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. There we go. Just to kind of pull the jowls out a little bit more, and then this one kind of like makes its way back in. We're gonna go down more, then we're gonna hit 6 for for standard brush. See how that looks. Ooh, no. I feel like for some reason, that's what I'm saying, this is an old tablet. It's like not registering like my motions of how I want it to go. Let me save it for a new tablet. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna use my mouse for right now because this is a. Maybe if here, let's do this. Let's go here. And let's turn you on your side. Oh my goodness, brother. Okay. It does not want me to turn it. Let's see, where's the home? No. Home. There we go. Also, maybe it's because... Where's my orientation? Maybe I don't have my orientation on correctly. Rotate. Yeah, there we go. Here. Okay. Oh, X, Y, and Z. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I just had Y for some reason, so it wasn't letting me do it sideways. I'm like, dude, like, let me freaking do it sideways, you bastard. No, that's messing with the bottom. Alright, so about here. Alright, let's try the brush again. Or not the brush, the, yeah, there we go. It just wasn't operating the way I wanted it to. Back to draw. Intensity. Oh, great. And for some reason it turned off my back. Don't you love it when it turns off symmetry and you don't have a symmetrical piece anymore? It's great. I don't know why it keeps moving me back to the move brush either. Yeah, I'm just gonna use I tried it with the pen. I think it's just my tablet's old. I need to get a new tablet. Oh, Jesus. Dude, what is going on? Am I like hitting the wrong button? Because it keeps going back to move for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Or not, yeah, the move tool on the thing, not the actual brush move, but... Yeah, because they kind of sit down at the... Like here's where they're, yeah. And I don't want to lose that line. Let me go back to, there we go, the crack. Lazy mouse. Turn it down, turn that down. Too much. Make kind of like a new, I guess I can move it, pull this down some. I go to like here. See if I can increase a little bit with this. Let's see, it pulls up everything. Let's see if I can just push this to make it seem like it kind of goes up into the piece. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then he's got, let's see. Oh crap, he's got another one that goes here. That's what's missing. Okay. Me. It's got another one like here. Oop, working on the wrong layer. Here, you know what? Instead of sculpting it, let me curve into it. And then... let's do 20. I think that'll be better. So it goes up his eye and kind of to here. Line trips down. Then it kind of goes down to like right where his nose meets. That's kind of the spot. Okay, that's better. That's better right there. Let's make this not as much of a indentation, more as like it's overlapping now. Kind of that I have the shape. And this one will come down a little bit more. No, that's not the right move tool. Pull this one down. Okay. And it goes over his like little mouthpiece, and we're gonna push this mouthpiece kind of back in some more, because these are supposed to be like underneath his, I guess, his little flaps that are right here, his mouth flaps. It's too small. Push that here, and we're gonna pull these guys down a lot more. Shaping is so much fun. I think what we've been shaping for like 2 hours now. Which, like, honestly, all things considered, like, I don't think that's bad. It's a bad time frame. Then we're gonna move this. Have that going on. Pull these. So it goes whoosh, and then it pulls down more down here. There we go. There we go. We're starting to get somewhere. Somewhere that doesn't look crusty. Alright. We're gonna... I just forgot I gotta do like clay buildup. Super low. Maybe I'll use clay tubes. Let's do that. This one meets like right here actually. We're gonna go curve in a little bit more. Smooth that out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what the heck? Here, Control N. Oh man, my hand. My hand to break for a second. Pop my fingers. We're almost 2 hours into the stream now. Too big of a brush. Nope. Honestly, go even smaller with it. So too intense, let's do 10. I'm just not getting the roundness that I need. Here, you know what? Oh, I went too far. Let me try to hack this with the inflate brush because I keep trying to. Then a little bit with this one. Maybe get rid of some of his jowlness. He's kind of got jowls. It's getting closer. Go back to the inflate brush a little bit. Use that, go down here. Autosave, thank you. I need to save again. Do Bith 02. I'm not saving nearly as much as I need to be saving. Oh, because I'm not on. I was like, why is it giving me like a square shape? There we go. That's what I was looking for right here. love that. God, why does my symmetry keep getting turned off, dude? Every time. Turn the brush down just a little bit. Ooh, that was bad. Knots in the lines. These actually pull away from his face a little bit more. Let's see if I can grab them. Actually, like, start further back. Like, they don't really touch this part of his face in a lot of these images. Yeah, because it kind of looks like he's got like mutton chops now.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Which isn't exactly what I want. Let's see. I guess I just don't like... I make him move out too much. Maybe I need to get him closer to the face. Then... Still here. Sorry, I got engrossed in my book and went to grab a snacky snack. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Well, that's what these, like the DIN transmissions, like a lot of the times when I do art stuff, like it's supposed to be so you can like come back in and just like, you know, because a lot of times it's just me tweaking stuff. But yeah, this is kind of what I got going so far. It's not, like I said, not awful, not great. Still kind of working. This is what I've kind of been using. Let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. Put him in like the top corner. Can I zoom in on him? Oh, Jesus! I was like, can I zoom in on him? And then I freaking, yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's kind of how it's going right now. This is like one of the images I found, like it's actually like a front facing image. See if I can zoom in, F11. Oh god, well, there you go. I hit F11 on my keyboard and zoomed in everything. So that's kind of what I got going so far. I'm just gonna kind of do the neck down here, and then like most of this will be covered up. I might even get rid of the neck. It might just be like, what I'm kind of thinking is like my face is gonna sit like here in this area, and then this will all be just like emptiness, nothing. This is, I actually got a, so you can kind of see, so this is ideally how it's going to look on me. It might be a little hard to see. I might need to move those in some, a little bit more, so because I actually haven't seen it from the front. But yeah, like my mouth is like here, so maybe I need to like make it more so like it's like here. So I can at least see like somewhat out of like this little area. But yeah, it'll be a little tight in some of the areas. I just really want to make sure like my nose doesn't rub up against this. So I have like a little bit of space. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, but that's kind of the general gist. But yeah, it's gonna basically all this is just gonna be empty space. So that'll be fun. Or I don't know if it'll be empty space now that I'm thinking about it. I might have to have a little bit like a plate or something like that here. So it sits on, it can sit, like my head can sit on something. But all this up here might be empty. I might like add something here, like a bridge or something, but it's yeah, it's coming along. It's not, like I said, it's not awful, it's not great. It's just kind of still, oh, actually I think I just inflated the guy's ear. Let me see. Oh, he lost his eyes. Still in the early, like I said, still early stages. It's gonna be the same thing for me painting like the miniature, which I do plan. I'm gonna see if I can get it done this week, but I really need to make some videos, so I might prioritize that over painting. But we'll definitely do another painting of the Clone Commando next week at the very latest, and then maybe another one of this as well. But yeah, I'd like to work on his side view like a lot more. I need to really shape that and go from there. But yeah, I'm happy with it thus far. It's better than I could do for digital art. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is like my first attempt at actually like sculpting like a physical mask and not like props or something like that. So, or maybe it's not my first time because like I've made like a samurai mask before, but it's like not like maybe like first time doing like more organic sculpting. That's also, you know what? I'm lying to you guys too. I also did. Let me see. I don't know if I can pull him up. Might pop up on the wrong screen. I did a Weequay a while back. I'm gonna see if I might not have him. Ooh, samurai, that's awesome. Yeah, the samurai was cool. I actually did that for like an art competition. Let me see. I don't know if it's on my, because back in the Dizzy, I had a, like an art Instagram just for like game design and modeling stuff, but I don't know if I ever posted it to my Star Wars one, but I can like just look it up. Let me. Yeah, here we go. So this was the Weequay sculpt that I did back in the day. But he's okay. He's not like bad, but it's definitely still like rudimentary, pretty rudimentary, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. Maybe one day I'll take a stab at like remaking him if I can actually talk. And Max, do you have a second channel? I think you mentioned it before. I want to sub to it. Yeah, so I do have a second channel. I can like pull this back up. Go here. We'll go to YouTube. And then we're gonna go PMP Creations. I want to see if I've actually never like looked it up. I don't know if it like pops up instantly or if I have to like look for it. Cause it's just my business account that I'm gonna do. No, okay. Oh, cause I spelled it with 2 E's. What the heck? Yeah, there we go. Okay. But yeah, this is my art business account, or for my art business 3D printing. Then I'm actually gonna start. I just basically have like my Red Dead Redemption Xbox that I made, like talking about smooth and unsmooth prints, and then the same Saber video that's on this channel, I have it on that. But yeah, you can go sub to it. It's just PMP Creations. Kind of same thing here, like it's PMP's Den, just no underscore. But yeah, if you want to go sub to that, that'll be all like anime and video game stuff, and then Star Wars will stay on this channel. But I'm kind of making the to talk about just my business and like life stuff real quick. I'm making this because Sarah, I don't know if I've told you, I'm kind of making the switch over to the YouTube side of things for my business as well. So making maybe less like physical props to like sell to people, and like just doing like STL files and things of that nature. Kind of like how, I don't know if you ever watched like Galactic Armory's videos, but kind of how he does his kind of stuff. Kind of a mix between like, the vibe I'm going for with it is a mix between like Galactic Armory, and then there's a channel called Nerd Forge, and she makes a lot of like really cool like custom creative stuff. And I just really like her channel. It's really entertaining. She just actually got done making a life-size like Space Marine cosplay. And I was like, you know what? I was like, that's all the motivation I need, man. I need to start doing some of this stuff. Especially too with like Nick hopping into like doing YouTube channels, and like we all do YouTube stuff. I feel like YouTube's just kind of like my something I like really enjoy doing. So I think I'm kind of shifting my business to more of that stuff. I'll still sell some physical stuff, like nothing's going really away. Maybe it's probably mostly just going to be like hand painted stuff, because that's what takes the longest for me to get done. But yeah, just doing a little shift, do a little shifty shift. But yeah, if you want to go sub to that, or anybody, not just Sarah, if you guys want to go sub to that, I'm planning on making a lot of really cool content for that coming very soon. Hey, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, I didn't even see it. Keyboard, make it big. Yes, that's exactly what it did to the Bith sculpt. But yeah, I appreciate the Subaruni. There will be more coming. I have a few videos planned that I want to do. So honestly, like that, like if my PMP Creations channel, this might become, unfortunately, a secondary channel for me. Still putting a lot of effort into it and still doing a lot of stuff because I love Star Wars and that's not going anywhere. But I could totally see PMP Creations being like my main channel, and this one kind of just being the one that I do for fun and hang out with you guys and chit chat. Like I said, still doing weekly live, still doing that, but if I could just kind of make YouTube like my full-time business, that would be great. I would really enjoy that. And I think it has better potential to do that with the PMP Creations channel instead of the PMP's Den. Just because there's so much. I mean, yes, there are a lot of people who make stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of Star Wars channels out there. Which, like, I feel like I can be a little bit more original with PMP Creations than I can with this channel. Although I feel like I still do some pretty creative stuff and pretty original stuff on this channel as well. I'm gonna go back. I don't really like that. I don't like his side jowls. Like maybe he just has that and that's just kind of how it looks. I feel like I'm giving him too much, like, he's too mutton choppy. But maybe that's just kind of how he is. Like how his character is. Also, I got too much here. We're gonna kind of push you down some. You're supposed to be thinner as you go along. Let's do this. Whatever you do, it'll be awesome, bro. I'm looking forward to what you're cooking up. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think I'm excited for what's to come with PMP Creations, PMP's Den, like everything, man. Like I have a lot of, if I can really just nail down, like, I think my biggest issue right now with everything is just organization, and like scheduling. Like if I can like really get like my scheduling and organization under control, it'll be cool. Cause like I have so many, especially with this channel, like I think I have like 20 videos that I want to do. It's just like sitting down and finding the time to do everything. And I know I can do it. I just know I have to schedule out my time a little bit better. Honestly, probably play less video games too. I've been playing a lot of video games lately. It's just hard to say no to friends, man. Everybody's like, hey, let's like game, let's play. And like, of course I'm like, well, that sounds freaking awesome. Of course I want a game. But sometimes you gotta work. Especially with getting this stuff off the ground, like. I just struggle with like not going like incognito. Because like, I want to be a part of like the group and play games and hang out and stuff like that. There's also like that too. I'm liking these top ones. I just don't. It's just this bottom one that's kind of messing with me, man. Maybe I need to like. Maybe I took too much of it away. Let me add more like here. I never say no to video games with friends. That's what I'm saying. Like I enjoy it a lot and stuff like that, but like at the same time I'm like trying to achieve stuff, so it's like trying to find that balance of like gaming with friends while also like getting work done and trying to get my goals achieved. And I just haven't found that, like, that nice balance yet. I feel like a lot of people struggle with that, like, work-life balance. That's, like, a big thing for a lot of people. I'm still struggling with balancing everything, so yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel like that's like a... I feel like that's a common thing that, like, just, like, every human being shares. Is it's just, like, trying to do, like, what you want to do with your life, but also, like, have, like, responsibilities and all that stuff. I feel like everybody kind of struggles with that. I guess that's why there's so, like, many, like, motivational speakers and, like, self-help books and stuff like that. Like that. That's like that industry's so massive. Yo, I feel that with the moving thing. Like, I feel like I'm in, like, a... Like, I can't even imagine, like, moving, like, across the country like you did. Like, I just moved, like... I think I'm, like, 25, 30 minutes away from, like, where I used to live. So it's, like, not, like, a huge jump. But even then, like, just, like, moving into, like, a new place and, like, setting everything up and trying to manage everything. I feel like it's probably pretty similar to, like, what you're going through and stuff, so... I totally get that. On that front. Also, too, I can be pretty hard on myself as well. Like, I'm like, that's like probably like my biggest enemy is typically me. So I try not to be too hard. I'm like, hey, as long as you're working on stuff, like moving forward, doesn't matter how much progress you're making. I like hustling and grinding just like everybody else, but like, I feel like everybody prioritizes like hustle and grind almost a little too much. Like sometimes you just gotta be like, hey man, you're doing what you can with like what you got. And if you're not, then you'll know that because you'll tell yourself that, you know? But it doesn't help like when you're like, you're giving everything you got and then you're also like hard on yourself and you're just like, oh, that's not counterproductive. Or that is counterproductive, I meant. It's not productive. Being like, giving your all and then being like, you could have done more. But like, no, sometimes you can only do what you can do. But I feel like a lot of people feel like that, though. Like, I'm sure we're not like the only ones in that kind of realm. I really enjoyed your new video that you just posted, though. That video essay. I think you're really good at doing those. It was like actually like really fun to sit down and like hear you. Like, I mean, obviously, like I know what the hero's journey is, but it was cool to like listen to you break down the hero's journey while also like telling Cal's like hero's journey, which is pretty cool. Because like I played the games, obviously, like I know, but it's still cool to hear it. Okay, because it goes like right to the tip of his nose thingy. So I'm gonna pull these down some. Gonna smooth these out some more. How are we looking on the topology? The topology is like not great, but it's not awful either. Pull these down, and then he has like a thing around his eye, like he has like an extra one like around his eyelid as well. Let's pull you out. There we go. Oh, here you go. Here's the Fallen Order lo-fi. I feel less alone with moving because you, me, and Michael went through the same thing. Yeah. So y'all got me laughing through some of the hurdles. Yeah, it's moving sucks, man. Moving is just a fucking just a pain in the ass. So I totally get that on that front. It's because like not only do you have to move and like get all your stuff, but then you have to like kind of be like, okay, this is my life now. I got to get, you know, got to get everything set up how I want to, and especially like for us, we have like a lot of like nerdy stuff, so it's like even more so. Like I've been struggling to kind of like piece together my collection and like also like trying to set up my office area for like streaming and stuff like that, and it's been an interesting experience. Yeah, people really like those video essays, man. They like when people like you know, like you go like super in depth and like you're passionate because you're, you know, you're a giant nerd, you know, so it makes you like super passionate about stuff, like especially when you're talking, like you can tell like you know a lot about like Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order, and it's fun to like listen to like nerds just kind of like nerd out about it. Like I said, like even though like I know the story, like I know here the hero's journey, like I knew a lot about what you're talking about, but it's still like super fun to listen to it and like hear your perspective on it. So I'm glad the video did very well for you. I know those video essays also like they take a lot of work, man. So kudos to you for putting in the time and the effort. Then this one down here, need to pull. Me right here. Yeah, we're coming up almost on 3 hours, so I think I might call it here pretty soon. I need to eat some dinner. I haven't eaten any dinner yet, so kind of just get like hyper focused on doing this stuff, and I kind of lose track of time. I'm telling you, man, organization is the key. The key to everything. It kind of goes like up a little bit more, so we're gonna pull this up. Cause yeah, kind of like there's like a little dip here, and then we're gonna pull this. I'm gonna pull it back out. Rid of a little bit of this bubbliness on the side of his head. Kind of smooth this out some. Let me see what else you're saying. Yeah, it took me entire months to let me just start that all over again. My brain is like rotted from doing a 3-hour stream. Yeah, it took me an entire month to finish and edit it. Hopefully Survivor essay won't be as long, but I gotta think long and hard about it, because that one I have a lot to say about. Well, I'm excited whenever you can get it out. I know they take a while, but also I feel like if you like do more of them, like you're gonna get like faster at them. But yeah, I mean, not that you're really asking for my opinion, but I would recommend doing definitely more of those, especially if they're doing well on your channel, because they're interesting to watch. So yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's not, I don't think this is See, it's just this back area. It kind of looks like, you know, right now it's reminding me of like the British, like the British Guard, you know, with the big, like those big black like hats, kind of like the Kiadi Mundi heads. That's kind of what it's reminding me of right now. But I'm really liking this front view. The front view is looking nice. But yeah, this side view, and I'm wondering if I still made it too long. Like, I'm wondering if I need to kind of like squish his head some. Like here, let me just. We're gonna turn that off, and we're gonna squish it just a little bit. See, I don't know if that. Going from this, kind of something like this, like. I don't really know if that helps it all that much. Maybe it does. I mean, you guys let me know if it's like you think it's too long. 'Cause that's how it is normally, right? They just have really long heads, but in some of these like images, like they look squished. Like here, I can show you. You guys can see some of my reference images. I know it's only half the screen. I think it's just because my monitor is a different size. But yeah, see, like a lot of these, like his head doesn't look that big. And then when I look at mine, my head is like super massive compared to like. See, I don't know. I think it's too big. I might need to like just like ever so slightly. Like lower it. I can't unsee the British Guard head. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I think it's just a little too comical. Like a little too big. Like yes, Biths look silly, but I also need to like maybe like give him more of like the back of his head. Maybe that's the problem, is like he doesn't have a lot of the. Because he's kind of just like, it is like almost looks like a standard alien a little bit. Yeah, but I'm liking the front. His front is looking nice. Just really keep sculpting on his eyes and stuff like that, and move from there. But yeah, we're sitting at about an hour and 53 minutes. So this might be where we end it for tonight. It's a good. Last in transmissions was really long too. I try to keep them at about an hour, but these art ones might be like the exception to the rule. Because yeah, I don't think there's no way in hell I could do this in like under an hour. Maybe that'll be like a video within itself, is like, oh, watch me do this in an hour and fail miserably. Yeah, seeing a side view. See, I gotta fix that, because like he kind of looks like from the side like those dog creatures a little bit from Star Wars. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end it for tonight. So let me recording, but we will yeah, we'll get this going again. I'll start sculpting again if you guys are interested in seeing this. We'll do the painting of the clone trooper as well, and those won't be DIN transmissions, but they'll be like other lives, and maybe break up some of the video game playing, you know. But thank you guys for watching, and as always, may the force be with you.